here in the Exedy booth, and we're here with Steve, who's going to walk us through a lot of the Exedy clutches. So, like, as a starting point, what we're kind of thinking about is, so the Exedy performance clutches. We have stage 1 heavy duty, sometimes stage 2. So, if I'm a customer and I know that I need a heavier clutch, like, what are the things I need to look at to decide which clutch is going to be right for my application?
Okay. Well, one of the most important things is knowing your torque output of your engine, and maybe at the wheels, this is going to help you identify like what clutch you're going to need. You don't want to over clutch the car. You know, if your car is modified, you know, slight bolt-ons, maybe that would be like a stage 1. You know, if you're going a little bit higher to stage 2, those are good to about 400 foot-pounds of torque at the tire. And then beyond that, you're going to get into our Hyper Series.
So like your stage 1 heavy duty, that's basically a single disc clutch, so it's basically something that's like a stock clutch that's just uprated. Then when you get into your Hyper Series, you can have the Hyper Single, Hyper Twin, Hyper Triple, so like start adding multiple discs. What would be the advantage of going with one of those Hyper kits versus just like a stage 1 heavy duty?
Well, the Hyper is going to be more of your highly modified, more of your race vehicles. The Hyper Twins, like the standard duty, they start at like 515 foot-pounds of torque of the tire, and then the HD Twins are about 615 to the tire, and then the Triples, you're all the way up to 900 foot-pounds of torque of the tire. The advantages of the Hyper is that you have a smaller disc, so your inertia is better. This helps with the shift feel, and also the overall weight of the clutch is lighter than the stage 1 or stage 2 or the OEM.
Less rotating mass for the clutch itself.
Yep.
When we were working with you guys for the clutch on a race car, what we ended up going with is a Hyper Twin.
Yep.
And so one of the things we were talking about is like on our race car, it sees a lot of shifts, and so the Hyper Twins and stuff a little bit more responsive and better to hold up to heat possibly than like a standard base clutch.
Yeah.
Just more reliable when you're driving hard.
Yeah, no, that's correct, because you know, with the smaller disc, you're taking weight off the input shaft, so that's going to make your shifting much easier. It's going to less wear on the synchros, and having, you know, 1 disc or 2 discs compared to 1 or 3 discs compared to 2, you're getting more surface area on the clutch, so you don't need as much clamping force. So you know, you get a lighter clamp force. It's going to be an easy pedal, more predictable, and it's just going to be, you know, if you're shifting a lot, the Cerametallic is great for the heat. You know, it's not gonna overheat the facing. It's not gonna, you know, glaze the facing. It's gonna just keep there. It's gonna be, you know, like you said, it's gonna be there when you need it, reliable when you need it. Yeah.
We definitely love our Exedy clutches. So thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.